Welcome back, everybody. So it's been a little while since I made a video, and we have actually merged clans with Strike First. So Bros has merged with Strike First, and this was our first. We've been together almost a month, and this is our first CWL together, and we did really well. Take a look at the results. You see we scored over 300 stars. We destroyed we pretty much destroyed every clan. We did lose one war, but it was actually an anomaly because one of our guys on accident attacked the same base twice because they were running duplicate bases. So we attacked the same base twice, so we would have tied them, and we would have won a tie because we had more total destruction, and we didn't even attack one of the bases. So we did really well. So I'm going to, and if you take like a run through each of them, you know, we scored 34, 36, 36, 33, should have been 35, 37, 36, and then 41. So we did really well, and everybody should be proud of their results. So I am going to show you just some attacks, some highlight some of the attacks that happened in the different wars. So our first attack is a Hydra, and he does a really nice job here of setting his funnel. So what he's doing is he's going to pretty much take out this whole side of the base with his spells, like you just saw there, and with his heroes. He does mess up a little bit here, but still, he pretty much clears this entire side of the base, and that leaves just a straight shot for his Hydra attack, you know, for the dragons and the dragon riders just to come through, and they just wreck the base. This is a really nice attack. If you can get the town hall with just your heroes, like with just your king, man, you should take it if you can every time, for sure. Especially if it's that easy. It's just begging for it. You can see right here, messes up. You'll see because he actually envises the scatter shot. Otherwise, the queen would have got it, but it still doesn't matter. I mean, totally wrecks the base. The key, you know, is to keeping the dragons together. You want the big dragons to be in front of the riders to tank for them. And kill like CC or skeleton traps, because you know the dragon riders, they don't attack anything, so they're kind of there just to protect the dragon riders. And if you keep the dragons together, they just destroy bases. Really nice attack. So we saw this base twice, and let that be a lesson to you. Do not copy bases in CWL, because this is what happens. And this is a straightforward attack. You know, we're taking out the bottom with the heroes, and then coming up top with the dragons, coming straight in to try to take out this side of the base, and then meeting them with the bats coming in. I mean, there's really only right here and right here and here you have to worry about. He actually screwed up one of the freezes and still got the base.
So maybe I fall, maybe I fail, maybe my heart's not made of stone. Maybe you'll see secrets I'd never wanna show. But I can't help it, I'm not superhuman, I'm breaking.
Didn't even bring
I can't
a poison and still took care of the CC and wrecked everything. It wouldn't even have mattered if he didn't get that Inferno, obviously, because we're using bats. So if you notice here, making the funnel up top, the dragon up top, because you with an all dragon attack, you really want the dragons to kind of stay together in a clump. If you notice with the Warden ability, pretty much gets everybody in the main squad protected, which is just devastating to a base.
Don't let me fall apart.
And if you notice here now, coming with the bats right in front of the dragons, a little risky, you know.
I can't
You notice that Wizard Tower obviously was already, you know, it was already on something else, but there was a red bomb there, but still safe. Here he screws up on the freeze. Needed to freeze the Wizard Tower and the scatter, so the scatter ends up killing. It was a little too late there, but it still doesn't matter. He still wrecks the base. Know that how many dragons are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a dragon rider. So destroyed. Here's another attack that you don't see every day, but it's similar in respect with the dragon attack. But he's using the Infernal Dragons to tank and protect the dragon riders. Getting the eagle is important here, because the eagle can just wreck some of these dragon attacks. Trying to wait to the last second to get that blimp, make sure you get it protected, and he almost missed it. He got pushed, but he got it. A lot of times with these dragons, you do with the Infernal Dragons, you do bring a heal like that for the middle of the base. Really nice attack. This is another common attack, but it's done in an uncommon way. So, it's a Blizzard Hydra, and if you notice, what does that mean? The Blizzard is the blimp comes in, and he uses a Hound to protect, and then he uses the Invis spells and the Rage to really gut part of the base. Now, usually people try to get the Town Hall with this, right? Because you get the Town Hall and all the crap around it. It just wrecks a base. But what he does here, and this is why he brings a Hound, he brings a Hound to protect it, and the blimp drops right in here where he wants it. And then it pretty much guts this whole part of the base, right? He guts this whole part of the base, and then he comes in with his dragons here, and they have a nice pathway. Takes his heroes, the heroes from the top, and they have a nice pathway coming through there. And then the key is they come through the Town Hall, and they don't stay in the poison, right? They kill the Town Hall, but they keep going this way, because and that's what's really important here. Because if your dragons or whatever attack you're running, they get stuck on the Town Hall poison, it's done. That's why people usually blizzard the Town Hall, but he does a really unique strategy here. It's definitely worth a watch. So you notice how, and the way I do it, I drop that invis before I pop my blimp, or before I usually try to pop the blimp. I want to have control, but if I know it's going to pop, now if you notice, look at where the wizards are. He's keeping his eye on the wizards. You really have to focus here. If you notice, he pulls the CC, kills the CC, except for the ice golem. Now, very smart. He's pulling the ice golem out. With these air attacks, you got plenty of time usually. So he's pulling the ice golem all the way to the top because he doesn't want his dragons to get stuck in the middle. Now notice the nice funnel. I mean, the dragons are just going to come through here. Look at that. They're going to stay together. They're going to wreck the base. And if you watch, he uses his heroes to pick off part of the in front of the town hall, so the dragons don't continue past the town hall, like over it. They don't go behind it and get those archer towers. They just kill it and keep going. Look at that. None of those dragons are in that poison. Really well done. We'll just wreck the base. Here's another Lizard Hydra, and this is much more common. If you see what he does, look at where he places this blimp. Right? He's using a hound to protect it. He's dropping it right in that crevice. Notice he drops the invisible spell right away. It's 4.5 seconds, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. You should be counting. Now he gets his value he wanted, but look at the nice little funnel he made. So now he can just come straight. He's going to take the heroes coming around along the side. He's got this nice lane, to come right in and just wreck the base. Really, really nice attack. So I'm just trying to showcase all the different types of attacks because there's such a variety. This is really nice. This is the clone bomb, where basically you drop the blimp and you clone all these balloons, and there's like 30 balloons that just blow up a portion of the base. So I'll just let you watch. Really nicely done. This is a really skillful attack. Anytime you're doing a Lalo, it takes some skill, and so pathing is just the most important thing. So what he does, you'll see, is he takes out a lot of this part of the base with the opener, and then the Lalo, the balloons, they follow a direct path. You see where they're going, and they finish off near the town hall. So really, really nicely done attack here. And you can still use some of the old school ground attacks in today's game, even though it's a little more difficult. But I mean, we have 4 ground expos, and still can be done. You just got to make your funnel right. So check it out. The jumps are key here. The placement of them. Or the jump, not the jumps. And freezing the heroes here so the queen can kill them. And of course, you know, we had a bunch of Electro Dragon attacks, so here's one. And again, if you, I made a video on Electro Dragon, it's very straightforward. If you follow the directions, it works pretty well. So, check out the video on that if you're interested, my last video, which is so far my only video I've made under the new Town Hall 14. I'll probably make more soon, so... And here's a third way to do the Blizzard Hydra, and this is the ballsiest way. And that is, he's using the blimp mid-attack, which is, it's tough. I mean, because there's a lot going on. You got it coming behind your attack, and you got to concentrate on your invis spells. And you miss it, at least if you do the blimp in the beginning of the attack, and you miss it, you know, you can make up for it, right? Like, you can get your 2 stars and call it a day, which is important in CWL. But if you miss your blimp in this type of attack, and you're at a 1 star, so really nicely done. And there was a delay there, which scares the crap out of me. So it was scary, but he got it. Nice job. I usually don't delay. Like I said, I drop that first invis before the blimp hits the ground. I'm just scared. So, nicely done. Let me just show you what I mean by the invis early. This is what I do, just because I'm chicken. So I'll just show you the opener and then let the attack play on fast. So just, you know, coming in with the hound. I want to drop the blimp right in that compartment, so I drop my invis now. I don't play around. And then now I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, dropping 1. Now you gotta kind of watch where they're at. You can see they're moving over there. And so that's how I do it. If you're having trouble, I would recommend just dropping it early.
It's you and me, don't set us free. Give me a sudden rush, make me blush, get more lost. Show me how I can love, rise above and lock you up. Hold me captive, don't let me go. I'm locked up in your love, taking
Here's another one of those clone bombs in the center of the base. He uses only 2, so you don't necessarily need to use 3, and it works really well. Nice attack. As with any air attack, you know, you notice how he's making the funnel. He's getting that, and look, he's avoiding the, you know, the sweeper, right? And that's important. And freezing that queen, you know, or killing her while they're protected. You look at the middle, it just guts. I mean, look at that bomb, man. It takes out both freaking scatters. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want to make a center of the base like that anymore because of that bomb. Nicely done. So most of the attacks we did, more like I'm trying to show each different kind of attacks we've done. I'm trying to get the other ones in. This is one that's we didn't do many of these, and this is a powerful attack. But you know, you really need to get a lot of value with your heroes, with your queen charge. And if you notice, you know what he does is he takes out like this whole side of the base with his heroes and the town hall. And with all the, you know, the blimps that are used to take out town halls these days, you don't need to do it with the rage. You know what I mean? If you're just gonna get a town hall and nothing else, you might want to just use super goblins because you don't need the rage. So you can save yourself a spell, which he does. Now, I mean, just look at the value he gets. So if you're gonna do the queen charge dragon rider, you need, I mean, look at this. Look at the value on the queen charge. There's nothing left. I mean, it's ridiculous. He just destroys. And it's just super simple. They just come in and mop up. I mean, really nicely done. I think I'm just gonna, I mean, the last couple of attacks here I'm gonna show, I'm not really gonna commentate anything on it. I mean, they're straightforward. This is an old school attack. This attack, I mean, the one thing I would say, the hybrid, I haven't had that much success with hybrid, because you just need to get a lot more value with your queen than you used to, I feel like. So if you know, and she needs to stay alive. So like, if you're going against a lot of bases that once you kill the town hall with her, or whatever you do with her, if she dies in it, it just doesn't work. She's gotta stay alive. So anyways, I'm gonna play the last couple of attacks just because they're different attacks, and so I hope you enjoyed the video.